What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we were supposed to be doing Minecraft Dinosaur Survivors, but I did some change. I deleted Minecraft so I could get a new How to Train a Dragon pack for it. But there was this glitch. I looked it up how to fix it, and you have to restart your Minecraft, like delete it. And so I did that. And you had to re-download all your packs. So obviously I did that, but I forgot Dinosaur Survivors. So I had no texture. There was no dinosaurs. There was nothing. It was literally just normal Minecraft on a map. It is so weird. So I might be like a couple centimeters away from where I would normally be, but oh, sorry. Yeah, that's why. I will get that issue solved. I'll figure it out. Till then, yeah, we are just going to. I'm gonna make a. This video is just random. It's just basically it's like stuff. That old little dumb series thing I had, where it's just I do random things on a map. That's exactly what it is. I have every map in the game, and I am getting the new feathered dinosaur pack. I'm getting it, and I'm very hopeful I will be doing a video first day. I have the money. I am just waiting for it to come out. I'm so excited for it. Like, oh, you'll be seeing so many dinosaurs in that build. I have the music on, so it's very hard to okay. Oh, I'm just tired. I had to take my lizard, my bearded dragon Goji, which I put a community vote. Should I do some more animal videos? I don't do them as much. I only did like I did a tortoise, I did a pug, a chihuahua, my almost pug, my nana's tortoise. That's really it. I did other ones on my other animals, but I deleted them because they weren't very good. They were rushed. So I should do a full video on it because they got my new tank. They got new plants today. My axolotl's tank got a new plant, huge plant. Like it's too big for his tank. Like it literally goes over. It's like seaweed, but he likes it. He seems to not likes it in the fact that he doesn't care that it's there. My bearded dragon, nothing. He's got blue flowers to eat. It's like these stir root or something. He likes them. Yeah. So there's some of my animals. I can do some guides on how to take care of your beardy and stuff. How I personally do it. And he seems to be living a good life. I will say you definitely need to invest in cutting his nails. Whatever your beardy is. I said his because that's what mine is. But I don't cut his nails because he likes them. But I need to. I'm just very nervous because you can't just cut his nails. You actually have to, like, you actually gotta, like, be so careful and get the little trim. You can't just cut the big nail or it screws them up and it actually hurts them, I think. But I know you just can't cut the nail. Trying it, like, I don't do it. My hand, it looks like I wrestle the dang dinosaur every time I take him out and into the bath because he likes gripping onto things. And he's worried he's gonna fall. Okay, I didn't want this video to be too long. Like, I'm probably just gonna make this into a random thing. I just need to think of a map. This is the hardest part when I like building nothing. That's too big. I do that too much. Don't like the buildings. I could get rid of them, but I'm not a fan of building desert stuff. Too narrow. That's not really what I'm going for this. Okay, I guess I'll just, this one, I call this the God map because I like it. And I just realized, actually that's perfect. Having it on is not perfect. Oof. I forgot that I turned off flat terrain, so I have this to deal with. Okay. Obviously I got my nice PS5, so this is like how I would do it. Obviously, you would start by, well, you wouldn't start by doing this. Normally, you would just put on no terrain, but I forgot that it was still on because I had a Biosin Valley map I was making, and I didn't feel like filling the whole map with trees. So I did that and then got rid of certain spots. So, yeah, where have I been? Might as well start talking about stuff. I just have been lazy, just not posting. When I do, it's a pretty, like that dinosaur Minecraft video. Like, that took a pretty long time to edit and make. I had to edit different scenes, I had to make it. Of course, I had to end it with a T-Rex Spino finale. I got lucky with the whole, like, I got a green T-Rex right away, and I got the right Spino, and it wasn't blue. It was, that is the closest you can get, because the closest one you can get is in Dinosaur Survivor. But Dinosaur Survivor doesn't have a green T-Rex, it has a Rexy. Yeah. So, just going to... Okay, so if you do decide to do it like me, you would start by clearing out... We're going to do this in multiple episodes, because I ain't doing this in one episode. It takes me a whole couple hours to make everything with the perfect detail and everything. What am I doing? No, you gotta go here. You follow along. Basically, you just flatten everything. You don't worry about, like, actually flattening the land. Worry about just getting rid of all the trees. Not repopulating them just yet. And then, what most people, like, you know, the main popular, like, Game Beaver, mostly, like, Evolution Square, and then with the whole, they want Site B. Well, you can also just do what I do this. Just get as close as you can. And then, I do this with all my things. Well, like, when I'm building a Site B, because that's 95% of what I build. I don't like building parks because, like, especially in Sandbox, you can go to your heart's content, they say, and then you get 5 stars on the first dinosaur. It's like, oh look, I put a copy, 10 stars. Yeah, I just do that to get rid of it off the screen. There, boom, and now it's like Side B. You literally just have one little thing you can populate the whole thing with. And obviously, I would put more for this one so I don't have to transfer all the dinosaurs here, and then I just delete it. Which you can do. Like, I don't get, oh, I am so sorry. I'm just so tired because busy, long day. This is what you have to do. You literally just do this, hide it, and then once you're done getting all the dinosaurs you want, and then you are done to your perfection, delete it, and then boom, it's a Site B. It's just there. There's no human interaction or anything. So then you do that. Obviously, you gotta get 5 hatcheries. So what I like to do, I like to divide it by river. I actually have a map on that does this exactly. So I like making a river that goes through, so you can have it. So like this one, I'm gonna try to go like with what I did originally. So right now I'm doing this, like flattening the sides. You should probably do this once you get the river done. I'm only doing this just to show. I'm trying to act like I'm a professional at building. I suck at Jurassic World Evolution 2 building. See, and then you gotta get it thick, because then you can cut her down and make it look like a normal river. And then you have to have, this obviously goes through here. We'll deal with this in another episode. But for now, we're focusing on this area. So what I tend to have is like over here, we'll have like an area where they go. And then you just kind of cover this in. And there will be human, like if you don't want there to be humans, don't add it. But what I personally do is add the fences. To show like there's humans. There were humans on here. And to further, because normally you don't do this, you can either add the fences to keep going and then hide them in the trees, and no one's gonna look. Or if you really don't want your dinosaurs to go, most of the time they won't go past the border. There's that odd glitch, or like it's not really a glitch. It's just sometimes they'll sneak past. So if you add rocks, then it's not like they can just sneak their way through. Because as you can show, you can build a cage just using rocks. Not the best, but it's a cage. You worry about dinosaurs last, what I find. And invisible fences, you will need the biosim thing for this. And if you are on a PS4 or Xbox One, you will need the biosim valley. You'll put the biosim thing, the biosim water. Okay, I'm getting so confused. You'll need the biosim building set. If you're on the X Gen, then you're probably better than me, or you just want to go along for no reason. Here we go. Okay, now you gotta make this look like an oasis. Because this, personally, I would add baryonyxes or suchomimuses here. They really need to add something like irritator or ichthyovernator. No, other fish eaters. Because Spinosaurus is my favorite. Definitely going to be added to this later on. See what I mean? Like, you got to get that texture to make it look like a natural river. Okay. And now, one thing I love doing is, normally you can do dirt for a normal bottom, but for this, sand. Sand is the best. Now all they need to do, they're already adding different tree sets in the new update I can build myself a redwood in Ecosora, so it's gonna help me so much when I rebuild, because I tend to rebuild different movies that are actually like able to be rebuilt, such as Jurassic Park 3. I've built Jurassic Park 3 in this area. I've done every scene. I've even done the little scene where they sat in the tree. The Lost World, I did that. I just didn't do the San Diego scene. Mostly because, one, I didn't have it. And two, because I can't have a desert map here. So the most I did was made a small, weirdish cage. Also, you will, and I repeat, will want to make, what I tend to do, because if you do the day, the mountain tends to be annoying. See? It creates like that shadow, and it kind of ruins the vibe of a tropical area here. Like, this is where they're going to be wanting to bask, but it doesn't work like that. So, you will put it to day cycle, but 10 minutes, you got to keep a stern eye. The moment the shadow's gone, I'll show you. So you just wait along, and the moment the shadow disappears and it's fully sunny, because there's a split time where it's just pure sun across the whole map. It's coming up. Like, obviously, if you put certain trees, it's going to be like that, but like, look. It's starting to go. It's starting to go. The sun is starting to go. And I would say the moment that's about here. So look. Yep. So we're getting close. And it just makes it so it's all sunny and it's really nice. So you don't want to miss it, because then you have to restart, and it does take a while. Not too long, but it's just annoying. Come on. A little more. Let's see if it's even still moving. It's still going. I'd say about now. And then you just go here, you go to 24 hours, and boom. Now it's going to be like that for 24 hours. You will probably not play this map specifically for 24 hours. And if you do, it's a easy and quick reset. You just gotta, okay, another thing, you gotta like slide on through. Smooth. And then you just gotta hide the fact that there's trees here. Just hide the fact that, what I like to do is get a little inside in here, so it's like a little area. But what you gotta do now? Now what you do? You just go put. For here, since it's a paradise, you put sand. I remember when I first made a map like this, the pterosaurs everywhere. I put almost one of every pterosaur. Oh, buddy, it was worth it, and also not worth it because of how many, well, birds there were. They would go everywhere, but also it was fun. See, having this much sand is nice, but it's also kind of crazy. You want some trees because obviously you'll probably have some other creatures here, and not like their feelings really matter when you have settings to say they don't have a choice. Boom. That's a good use for this. And then you just gently dab them in here. And it doesn't look gently. It just looks like I'm an infestation. Then you just dab it. Because these right here, the shrubs, are just what this is, but without the actual trees. Like, look. See? Then you can get rid of some of the trees, so it just looks like more on land you want to keep the trees. And then in the water, you want to try to get rid of it. It's also a good way to blend in, because you want to hide the fact that this, if you don't want a nature thing, or you want it to look more like nature than land, like the odd human thing, like a fence, it's only really there so, like, say a dinosaur comes along and breaks it, and then they have free will to go on the other side. But right now, like I said, this will be in 3 separate parts. You have 1, and then 2, and then 3, which will be all this. And yes, this counts as this. Here's something in my ear, and it's probably the sound of humans. So, oh yeah, and see, look, you want to try to keep that consistency to keep going. And then sometimes you can actually start to add certain things like this. So, yeah, just like that. And then you just start dabbing that, dabbing it, dabbing it, dabbing it, and then shrubs to cover up the little outsider part. You want it to be as lush as possible, because that you're going to be hiding fish feeders here for everything else if you add baryonyxes. Me personally, I do. Also, you can just do this instead of like light dabs. You can do this and then like this. This is much easier. I'd say you start doing this. And I don't know if you want storms. I personally don't care too much. It's just I have light storms, so it's just a little bit of rain. Never hurts. The rock type that you choose, now that, I just have to make sure of something. That is the hard choice, because you can go for this normally. You can go for this. This would be like if you were in the bush. Personally, my favorite rocks are these ones, and then these ones. But this one is what I would go for, because it's a beachy environment. It blends in perfectly. I'm just gonna go boom, and boom. You just gotta start adding little dabs of rocks. The pterosaurs, if you add them here, will love them. And then you can so this is about perfect. This is basically paradise. But then you have the important part, the feeders for the animals. Now you can just turn off the things, but like the feeding things. But then they won't. They'll just move around. They'll leave this area, but you want them to stay here. So you blend it in with the plants, the vegetation around. Like, look at that. If you didn't know I planted that, that's impossible to see. Like, from here, that's impossible to see. You have to be an expert to know that it's right here. Now, like, just, like, boom. But now, if you have pterosaurs and baryonyx / sucos / even spinos, I don't like anything, really. And with the new Dinokairos, they're fish and plant eaters. So that's nice. For here, you can just add more normal rocks, but like for the sandy parts, you want to add stuff. But instead of going with the the certain plants that are placeable, like the rocks, I go for more of a tiny thing. Yeah, like that. Like, look, that's exactly what I could build with those, but I just spam that. Now, if you want to keep the consistency, you can always just just keep it on with this. You don't always want this, but for most of it, you can. And now, Yeah, see? Just gentle little dabs. And we're almost ready to add the dinosaurs. So this is like a paradise. Now, if you really want to go for the extra mile, what I like to do is get the this. I did the normal, but now with this, you can get the rusty old thing. And then what you wanna do, I'm just copying the design I had in my head for the original. Like I have the original map in my head, the one that gave me the idea. And this is exactly what I had in mind. I'm sorry, I just grabbing something. Okay. Another thing you can do to add to it. Yeah, okay. I'm just checking something, making sure. You go far away, or you just like do this. You make it go through and then connect through here. But you gotta keep that thick so that you can add the fish feeder for the pterosaurs that are in there. You obviously have ones that are out and then ones that are in there. You know, the ones that were smart enough to escape in time. The other ones were just too dumb. So you gotta you just like bring the water through here. Perfection. That's all about. That's what it's all about. Perfection. Get rid of the vegetation here. That's some rocks. Obviously, you need some rocks in here plus sand. Like that doesn't look too right with it. And obviously, you'll need an area for you to put this. As of now, you'll need to obviously now I don't honestly know. I'm just gonna go get rid of the water. I don't know if I missed something. You'll need to get the pterosaurs in there somehow. It has to be the rocks. Or just the terrain. I should have just read it. Yeah, okay, so it works. You also get the rusty one. The rusty one suddenly, it's just the rusty one, I guess. It just now works. Yeah, it is. Maybe? What? This one's the only one that works. Okay. Now you'll temporarily add this so you can get the thing working. And then you pick your pterosaur. For me, I'm just gonna do this one. The Steelodactylus. Or yeah. I'd also do Barbadactylus, but I love the drone. I managed to get it out of the arena for 2 seconds before. Yeah. That guy. Oh, I need to keep remembering to add, because I don't like it when you have that off. But it was nice for this, because I actually didn't want too many of them. In here, at least. Like, you don't want them in there. Originally, I actually got rid of the aviary in my original one. But for this one, since I'm just going off of what I liked from the old one, I like that I had aviaries. Boom. See? And since it's man-made, the fish feeder doesn't have to be so hidden. They can just be out in the open. But the other ones have to be hidden because it's like they're actually hunting for normal fish. Now you just need to make it, Frontier needs to make it so they can just hunt normally. Our first bit of dinosaurs. And then once this, speed this up. Once this goes, I'm going to delete both of these buildings. Okie dokie. Okay, but we're not done. No, we're not done. I don't know why I deleted that. So this time we're just going to do that, and then we're going to go like this. If you know Evolution Square, you will know that this glitch, and I'm pretty sure other YouTubers do the same. But it's an amazing glitch. It's not even a glitch at this point. And I'm such a dummy. Yep. Just remembered. You need to have this. So I should have just kept this. So this is actually not a part of the script. This is not supposed to happen. You basically just go on this, and then you go into here, and voila. And it's already there for you, and if you can modify. And I want to have 12 of them flying around. Boom. Speed up time. Okay. Now once I see the next flight of flyers fly out. Boom. Now watch. And now it looks like everything was normal. There. Now you have ones in there and then out there. See, I told you they like the rocks. So this is how you get the oh gosh, they're already starting to migrate out. This is not a part of the plan. You gotta go back, man. This is their food source. You want them to stay here. Obviously, we don't need this anymore because we're done with the territory. I'm not gonna go crazy like what I did last time. Also, get out of this. I'm just going to. My brain went numb. Not numb, more. My brain went between baryonyx and sugomimus. I'm just gonna go baryonyx because why not? Then you just pick whatever berry you get, and something else I like about this. There was another one I had, and this one was also really good, and it was what I had in mind. This one, oh, Grandma, Chaos, Limbo. Are you kidding me? Huh. Oh. Wish I did that when I did the Camp Cretaceous pack. That would have been nice, just a 3-0. I was planning on, like, I was thinking about it, but then I'm like, nah, I'll just choose 3 random ones, but I got lucky. I even seen another Limbo in there, and then a random one, Evolution. You just add the 3. See, look. This is what the Baryonyx family, the trio, should have got. Not mistreated where they got separated, Grim got shot, and Limbo got sent to heaven by Big Edie. And if you really want to learn, like, and here, I'm going to give you guys a little hint. If you really want to make the Camp Cretaceous Spinosaurus, you just do this. Just get rid of the blue. It is literally, I don't know how you guys don't see this. The normal Spinosaurus, also I always do this for my Spinobud. I always do this, unless it's like, I want a fair fight, then I won't. But normally, I always have a Spinosaurus on max stats. Not that he really needs it, it's nicer to have. Most of the time when I'm building maps like this, the fight things are even off, like they're off. Which actually I probably should turn off because I had it on because I have a map that I was just testing. Like I was like, what really would happen if the Giga T-Rex and Thery had a fight? I gave the Therizinosaurus a little bit of a boost because the thing it sucks so badly in the game. And I really hope when they add Dinochirus they fix those two. Well, they fix Thery because Dinochirus probably fights the same way. And I can't wait to add it. Like I might even like just wait to do like one of the episodes and just add that here. Feathered dinosaurs here wouldn't be the nicest thing, like that's gonna be blazing hot. We'll have like a dark marshy swamp where they eat at the very end. Now while we wait for our baryonyxes, we'll think about other things. Maybe we'll get some other nice. No, I love this variant. Not a fan of this variant. So we're gonna go for this one for this time. Also, wait, that's huh. How are you supposed to? Wait, what? How did I do it? Huh. Trying to, how did I just do that? You kidding me? That's all it took? I just spent that long trying to figure out how to do that. And don't worry, I'm not going to go more 12 of these. I'm going to do 4, 8, then 9. Come on. They need to make Baryonyx bigger. I feel like they screwed him over. He was way bigger in the movie. Not biggest thing, but he was pretty big in the movie. In the show, they weren't too big. But, like, these guys got gypped even before the show was proven that these guys were pretty tiny. Like, they were decent sized. In the movie, like, that was a really nice that was a nice size for a Baryonyx. And then they just screwed him over. These ones are stuck in here. And just ignore the fact, like, you can do whatever you want. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing a tutorial here. This is... Actually, you don't know. I never really see a yellow one, so I'm going to be keeping a stern eye on this guy. And don't worry. You don't... Obviously, if you use your brain, which we all have and we all use, obviously you just release them normally. They'll eventually go out. They'll want to go out for food. And even though I have it so herbivores don't starve, I'll just add this for the texture of the... I'll just add this so they stay in this area. I'm not going to do that for everyone. Comfort should be on. Yeah, no, comfort... No, off. Off, yes. See what I mean? Normal escapes. They are fully able and capable of breaking that fence. I've never seen a yellow one, so I'm really curious. It's probably not yellow. Come on. Oh, it's because you're in the way. Oh, I never released it. Huh. Oh, it is yellow. Huh. Don't know what, nothing special anymore. And I turned off light so they won't die. See? They'll just peacefully graze. He's happy, even if I turned it on. Baryonyx is probably not. Oh, no, they'd be fully happy. See if Vices? Fully happy. So, like, every creature right now would be fully happy. Limbo, Grim, and Chaos. Chaos is definitely the most popular, as obviously they see, like, where's the fish feeder? Obviously you can see it up close. Storms really bum out the mood, and these guys are really I assure you, they do not just stick in the corner and stay there forever. Now we'll pick another little low-life dinosaur that not many people use. When low-life, I don't mean like that in a bad way. I just mean like, you know, you got T-Rex, they're the higher-ups. Like, everybody knows the T-Rex. No one really knows the Sauropelta. Like, no one's, like, when they are talking about it, they're talking about T-Rex. No one goes like, you know what I mean. The T-Rexes and stuff, you know, Spinos, Gigas, those are higher up. Like, they are known for being fierce, big. They are known for something. These guys are just known for being cute. That's really all the low life in my eyes. Like, I'm sure there's a worse meaning for it, or, you know, another meaning for it that isn't what I'm intending. And I'm going to drag this on, but I mean, as in, like, in dino standards, these guys aren't as popular compared to T-Rex. Interesting, not as popular. People know T-Rex right off the hand. Even people that aren't into dinosaurs, when they hear T-Rex, they know, like that's the most iconic dinosaur. Then you have this one, like, people don't know this. That this isn't like something that when they hear the name, they're like, oh yeah, I know that. Also, what is, what? Well, clearly you're dumb. There's fish feeders everywhere. How are you so dumb? You're flying over one right now. Okay, thank you. But I like how, like, I love these things, like the flyers, like the way they act out of it. Like, I love it when they are just out of the aviary, because they're actually they can show their personality. They are actually able to fly around infinitely, basically, and never have to worry. Like against raptors and stuff, and yeah. But, like, I'm waiting for them to add animation for like big and like different creatures to attack. Like maybe the baryonyx is like doing an animation, and they got too close. They're like, curious, and the baryonyx jumps up and grabs it. I'm waiting. It's probably not gonna happen, but you never know. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna add anything to like sauropods. No, Therizinosaurus hates other animals, so that would just be weird. And I don't want anything too big. Small little creatures that would fit, like, and that goes along with sauropelta. Oh, yeah, like Hyungosaurus. Not known, like, I just want to check something. Mangrove forest. Nice. I'm a Minecraft guy, and they added that. So just slowly making my way. How long is this going on? Okay, we are already in the 37-minute mark. Holy crap. 30 minutes. Okay, what am I doing? They obviously like this. Now, we're going to see what they like. Obviously, they're missing some of what they like, so we're just going to add just a brief little bit. Just, boop. There. And now look, you have a little Tyrannosaurus pelta on the beaches. See, like, they're actually known. You got dinosaurs drinking. It's beyond the river. No carnivores to interfere. Then on this side, you got, this is the baryonyx area. This is where the carnivores will go to eat. And then, like, sauropods definitely will 100% be added here. And literally, that's what next. Well, that is what's next. I'm just gonna get some Apatosauruses. I don't use them too often. They're really nice in water. We're just gonna get at least 3 of those. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. See, and then we'll see what they like. Hyungosaurus. Ground leaf. So yeah, they like that. So we're just gonna add a whole whack of ground leaf here, cause they like that. Also, I'm gonna cut into their thing a little bit and see, do the Ouranosauruses care too much? Like, are they out? Ground fruit? No, they are not. They're fine. Not like, I plan on making it so every dinosaur is pieced, but also, like, if I have a fairy, it's gonna find another creature and then get pissed off, cause it does not. Like, look at that. I'm gonna take a screenshot, actually. Okay. A little family. Little family of little. Look at this. You would never see this normally because they would be the little runts. You'd never see them because the trees would be everywhere. They'd hide in there, and then they like what? They're mad at something. Oh, they hate stegosaurus. Well, is what it is. Now we just need to speed up time. Yep, 3. See, and then they're just gonna go in this corner. And then everything will be complete. They're not gonna stay in that corner. But like as much as I would love to add something like Ceratosaurus here to sleep, like if I even though killing is off, or else all these poor little guys would be murdered. Look how they elegantly go into herds. They stick near the beaches. This this is what I like in Evolution 2. Not building parks and having, like, this guy's dumb. Like, you really think running into their home is really going to solve your problem? They don't care. They can't hunt you. They also wouldn't want to hunt you. They're baryonyxes that have free food and a river at their disposal. I'm still so in shock that I got all of them in one. I didn't have to go like, ooh, that one. Ooh, look at that one as well. Yeah, see, they like this stuff. So, like, add this stuff around the edges. Totally. Like, you don't want this in the trees. Also, like, forest won't be a problem when they find the rest of this. They're already half done with the forest, so just slide, just do some right here. Oh, great, like, when they find out that... Okay. Let's see. You gotta make everybody as happy as possible with trying to make it look nice. So this looks nice, but also you gotta try to make it look like okay, this is what I don't like about Fasters. Their skins are bland. Look at that. You would think, I hate that. You would think this and this would look completely different. And yet they look pretty much identical from a... Look at that. You can barely tell the difference. They're a little darker. At least with this one, like this is actually a pretty good variety. A purplish, a reddish, and then a grayish brownish. A pretty good trio of Apatosaurus. And there you go. Well, our first set of creatures. Just ignore that. And there you go. No hatcheries. The only man-made thing is this. Let these guys die. Honestly, you guys are dumb. You think you're just... You know what? No. I'm not gonna let them die. I'm just gonna put a feeder there. They'll just have to eat from that feeder. Go. Heal up. The other one is still there. And then we'll have it ready for, I guess, later. This one's gonna be focused on more of the big predators and bigger creatures. So like Trotheognathus, Spino, Giga, or maybe like Spinosaurus and then Big Edie. I don't know, like maybe Big and Little Edie, and then the Asset 87, the Spinosaurus. And then, you know, maybe, you know, get a Therizinosaurus. Theri, Giga, I don't know, Spino. Maybe just no Theri, because I do plan on adding a Dinochirus here. And it'll be like the first iteration of that instead of the Theri. Like, yeah. So we're just going to plan. Okay, and now we just, see what I mean? I actually never delete the one in the first area. I never delete it. I'm just gonna get a little head start on this. I'm gonna actually go through after this video, and I'm gonna clear through so everything else is ready. But here you have it. You guys are numbered. You know that? You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be over here. But whatever. Eventually they're just gonna have to migrate back here or suffer the consequences of being with a bigger species. But I mean, here you have it. I'm just gonna go closer. Okay, oh no, like closer. Here you have it. A tropical resort area. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the aviary, but it's also a nice touch. Storms are also not my specialty. The natural vibe, more herbivores than carnivores. Like the only carnivore here is literally a baryonyx. Um, you know, excluding the flyers, but they're more fish eaters. That's a piscivore. The baryonyxes can eat. Baryonyxes can eat fish. They can eat goats and meat. They can eat everything that's not plants. You got like look at that. You have a tropical environment for the baryonyx. This is Baryonyx Cove. Like they thrive here. A trio of baryonyxes roam this swampy area. Big portion of the river, as little other areas are inhabited by oranosaurs, sauropeltas. Like, look at that. He's so cute in the rain. Just sitting on the side, and then once the rain cools down, they can go back to exploring. Now, these guys, they love the water, so they're going to be chilling near the rivers. Hyungosaurus somewhere. So they're somewhere here. They're more, like they're here. They're not so much the beachy type. They like sitting here in the grassy areas. The lush areas, but more lush. But not too dense areas. More like this. These guys again near the water, the sauropeltas, the beaches, and those guys, the pterosaurs, are just everywhere. They love all of the areas. These guys are definitely one of the best areas. This is like the best creature here. A herd. These guys got their own little area. They got a river, their own portion of it. They have their own plants. They like the middle, it's like the island of it. The island within an island. In the river, they have this. This is what they prefer. Well, that does it. That is the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe. Part 2 will be coming out soon. You'll be looking forward to seeing this guy's older cousin. So, I guess until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.